I have a question. Pick 2 foods you hate, and one of them you have to have.
Not a question.
You have to. One of them you have to eat.
Not a question. A trap. It's a trap.
I have a question. Proceeds to set a trap.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Right. Jigsaw.
Such as,
I want to play a game.
out of the 2 horrendous cabbage dishes available to me, I would rather have coleslaw than have sauerkraut.
Oh.
2 delicious dishes.
Delicious.
Disgusting.
Yeah, you're wrong.
Because one is pickled, so that makes it
Better.
worse. It makes it worse.
Disagree.
And so, therefore, one is more tolerable if it's like gun to my head.
Oh, yeah. You don't like
Jigsaw
pickles.
choice.
Like, not liking pickles is not the same as not liking anything pickled. You don't
I
like
don't like
anything pickled?
anything pickled.
Is it a
It's something
vinegar
about,
thing?
It's the vinegar and the texture because it's like wet and like there's something about how like it breaks apart a little bit even though it's preserved. It's a weird like
I guess so.
Also like pickled eggs look disgusting.
Delicious.
Like it all looks disgusting. It's head in a jar, formaldehyde.
Delicious.
Disgusting, and it smells bad to me. So,
Ooh, yeah. Honestly,
don't like the smell.
Honestly, after watching it, Welcome to Dairy season episode 2, pickles are gross.
which really great CGI.
Oh, you watched it?
Yeah, and
you
then
watched it.
By the
Hooray.
3rd episode, we're having.
I haven't seen
just
the 3rd
okay
episode yet.
CGI?
Shush. I haven't seen the 3rd episode yet.
What?
Yeah.
You have bullied me for months.
Not months.
Sure, there are only 3 episodes. It's only been out 3 weeks. But it feels like months
No.
to watch It Welcome to Dairy.
Yeah.
Which, again, I still hate how that's rendered.
Yeah. That's true.
Either there's not even a colon. It's not even It Welcome to Dairy. It's It Welcome to Dairy.
It Welcome to Dairy. Let's answer Reed's question, and then I have a specific question about it not Welcome to Dairy.
Okay. I will say that after that scene in It Welcome to Dairy with the pickles, as the scene concluded, my first thought was still wood. Yum yum
Yuck.
yum
Yuck,
pickles.
Yuck pickles.
No, the 2 foods. What do I hate the most? Cherries and salmon.
So,
bumfish. Yeah.
So out of like say 2 cherry dishes, which is the lesser of the 2 evils?
Oh, it's not. It's based on one food you dislike.
I don't know. That was mine. I was just trying to give him help him out.
Okay, I have a question. I have a follow-up question. What if there's a loophole and there happens to be one cherry thing that I fuck with?
No cherry ripes for you.
Yeah, cherry ripes for me.
No.
No. This is a saw trap.
Yeah.
So this is a. Which one is the
Two bad things.
2 bad things? But which one would you pick?
Not one good thing.
Yuck, I hate cherry ripe. Don't give me that. Whatever you do, don't throw me into the briar patch.
Yes.
Okay. What are my cherry...
Like I don't. Let's see.
A cherry pie.
Yes, a cherry pie or a cherry flavored soda.
No.
Yeah, I would force down the soda.
Yeah, you would.
Yeah.
No. He mentioned cherries and salmon. So cherries, a cherry pie, or like a salmon fillet.
Oh well, there you go. Yeah, that would work.
Undressed. No, nothing to cover it up with. Nothing to cover up the flavor of bumfish.
Okay. So salmon, big slab of salmon.
Yep.
Or
Cooked.
a cherry pie. You cooked?
Yeah.
I'm gonna go with the cherry pie.
Wow, interesting.
Yeah, I feel like I'm less inclined to. I'm not less likely to gag.
Yeah.
I'm not going to like it. Salmon, especially salmon in that quantity, has an element to it as I'm eating it that my brain says this might bounce.
Oh.
And when I'm with cherry, it's just
Okay. But so Jigsaw first shows you like that it's a slice of pie, but then as soon as you pick the pie, the rest of the pie comes up too. So you have to eat the whole thing.
It's still better.
The whole pie?
The whole pie.
The whole pie.
Like full Matilda style. Like has to eat the whole
pie or the whole fish.
Yeah. Entire fish or entire
An
pie.
entire Alaskan salmon.
So
Yes.
I have to Bruce Bogtrotter one of these.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, it's the cherry pie
All
every
right,
time.
all right.
Yeah.
Without question.
Wow.
All right, Charles.
What do you hate?
I don't. What foods do I eat? A lot of foods. What do I hate?
Shrimp.
Now.
Caramel forward desserts.
Yeah, but that's usually when that's presented to me, I'm like, all right, fine.
A caramel coconut macaroon. Not a macaron, a macaroon.
Having an allergy thrown against me doesn't count.
I stand by it.
Allergies aren't fair.
Then help me out. What do you hate?
I don't know what I hate. What do I hate? I don't like apple pie.
Yeah, I was going to say hot fruit.
I would choke
fruit.
that down. Hot fruit. I don't like hot fruit.
So an apple pie.
I don't like eggplant.
Oh, yeah.
Who does? Yuck.
But again, these are things that I can choke down and be like, all right, fine.
Okay. Which of the two then, if he was presenting like an apple pie
what else
or
do
like
I
an
dislike?
eggplant parmesan?
What's something that you like that I'm like, ugh, why do you like that? It's gross.
So like an apple pie or one of those candy banana things.
An apple pie.
Uh-huh.
The entire pie.
The entire pie.
Or just one.
A bag of musk sticks.
Pie.
Oh.
An apple
Pie in a second.
An apple pie, the entire pie, or one musk stick.
Pie.
Interesting.
Interesting.
The whole apple pie, an entire pie, or I eat a bag of musk sticks and then burp in your face.
Pie. I don't like the way they smell. I don't like the way they taste. Those things are nasty little soap candies. Yuck.
A whole pie, an apple pie, or I get to have a bag of musk sticks.
Pie.
Damn it, that's so mean.
I don't even want you to have them. They're disgusting. I don't want them. I don't want to be reminded that they exist.
A reminder to any Australians visiting or people living in Australia who want to send me stuff.
No,
musk sticks,
that's
please.
nasty as fuck.
Musk
You
sticks,
guys are
please.
disgusting.
Musk sticks, please.
I'd rather-
musk sticks, please.
I'd rather send a box of spiders. Big spiders.
Get away. The worst part is I can't tell which microphone's which, so I've just turned you both down. I'm sorry, read your collateral damage. Charles.
Thank you.
Got him. Oh, good. Now you've given Reed asthma. Are you
Now
happy
he's
now?
died. Yeah.
Now he's died.
Yeah.
And I just pulled out my headphones. Now I can't hear a thing.
Ah!
No, your mic's still on.
Yeah.
I just can't hear you.
Now you can.
That's actually the sound that Charles makes when he eats apple pie in his saw trap.
It's also the sound he makes when I eat musk sticks.
No, because I mean I can handle the crust of a pie. I can handle the cinnamon sugary goo inside a pie. Can the pie be cold?
No, it's hot.
No, it's piping
It's
hot.
fresh. Like,
Damn it.
A grandmother just put it on the windowsill to cool down a little bit.
Do you prefer the apples in small chunks or large pieces? If you had to eat
Large
it.
pieces.
Small chunks. It's tiny, small stewed chunks.
With little raisins in it.
No, because Marcelo made his first apple pie the other day, and he'd never had one before.
Aw.
And I was like, I'll eat it, I guess. And I had a slice of it, but it was cold out of the fridge, and I was like, this is fine.
No.
It is still not my favorite thing. The apples had kind of reconstituted themselves. They'd become harder.
Okay, so in this scenario where I'm being denied musk sticks, they are tiny pieces. It's almost crushed.
A puree.
So every part of the apple is soft and hot.
yeah. Oh, like applesauce pie.
No,
Oh,
bigger than that.
okay.
So if
Chunky applesauce.
Like home fries, but apples.
I was gonna say like tater tots, but apples.
Okay.
But yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Okay. Crunchy?
No,
No.
Oh, soft.
soft.
How are they soft, but then also tater tots?
No, I just mean like in terms of tater tots are made up of those little bits.
Like shaved potato.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah.
Like coconut flakes,
Yep,
but apple.
yep.
I think I could do that.
Like what my dad would do with bacon when he made scrambled eggs. He would chop bacon so fine,
You could snort it.
almost. He would cook it. So this is Australian bacon, not your which delicious, admittedly delicious, but still thin Band-Aid bacon. Think more Canadian bacon.
Oh, like a slice
So
of ham.
Thinner than that though. But
Okay.
yes, he would cut it so fine and then fry it until it was so crispy you could mistake it at a glance for just large coarse black pepper. And he would put that through the scrambled egg mixture. It was delicious.
Sounds disgusting.
It was great. It's like bacon's infused
I've
into.
never been a huge fan of bacon.
Yeah, exactly. The apple pie in question is wrapped in bacon, by the way.
Or worse,
Honestly,
it's got cheddar cheese on it,
I never.
which is a
understood
real
that.
thing that people
I
do.
never understood that.
And my dad has chopped it up really fine and then fried it till it's hard.
I don't get that. I understand that it's a thing. I don't get the cheese on apple pie thing, and I don't understand. I mean, because people like that, I get why they made the apple pie macaroni and cheese, but also yuck.
Yuck. I want one day to try, purely because of the TV show Pushing Daisies, a pear pie with Gruyere in the crust.
Yuck.
Because they said, oh, wait, I'm just thinking of who the character that said that. Never mind, fuck that woman.
Yeah.
Kristen Chenoweth.
Yeah. I don't give a shit anymore.
But it's
I'm cured.
I mean, Kristen Chenoweth didn't say it. Her character did, and the writer did.
Yeah. I'm back in. I want to try it.
But I like cheese and fruit.
I don't love cheese and fruit.
The thing I'm not
charcuterie.
I'm not necessarily sure I would do a cheddar cheese and an apple, but like a little brie, a little apple, yum.
No.
So, but I don't get the pie thing because then the apples are too sweet.
So then, say we all made it through the first round by eating our food, and then the next room is the apple pie, macaroni, and cheese.
I could chug it down
Because it's that or death.
I could get it down. I can get it down.
I am like...
How much of it?
I'm like...
the whole box has been made.
Each?
No. Per.
A whole box each.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like Charles in the video game, I'm scouring all the corners of the room for musk sticks.
They're not here.
Oh.
They've already been taken away. They were in the previous room.
I don't know. I might be the weak link on that one because I don't love box mac and cheese at the best of times.
Oh, and this is where they also...
This is another thing where you didn't have a good peanut butter and jelly sandwich till I made you a peanut butter and jelly sandwich. I need to make you box macaroni and cheese and make it right.
Because you can't overcook the pasta, and that's what people do it. And they mix the powder in wrong. Like I would always make the powder cheese separate.
Yeah.
And then you add it to the pasta, and you don't overcook the pasta. Whereas they would just pour it in with the pasta and the water and everything, and just make
water.
Yeah,
I'm making it with water. I'm making it with milk.
Oh yeah.
I also genuinely believe that if you buy box mac and cheese in Australia, the powder is not as potent.
Oh, probably not. Yeah.
Because it's probably adhering to medical safety standards, but that's not the point. The point is, it's not as good.
You need some yellow number 5 to make it taste good.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, you need them to like crush up some asbestos to get that color.
If I'm making a dish out of the box, I'm not really concerned about its authenticity and or health levels. Am I? Craft.
Yeah, no, I'm poor.
Also, I don't try to imply that Australia is anyway high and mighty because we lived off in the 80s continental pasta and sauce, which is pasta in a bag.
Yeah.
Again, same thing, dried pasta and powder.
Yep.
We had sour cream and chives a lot.
Ooh.
Because it was my mother's favorite.
That sounds good. Oh. Have you ever had Easy Mac?
Oh, where it's in a little
literally
microwave
meant
bowl?
to make it in a microwave so children could do it.
Oh, it's in a tub.
Yeah.
It's like the little plastic things that you would just add water to it and blah.
Mm-hmm.
I've seen it.
I have never made it well.
Yeah, I don't think it's
there's
possible.
no way to make it well. My friend Pavs from high school, when I lived with her, she was in college. I was just working in the city. I was like, Easy Mac is disgusting. She's like, no, you just don't know how to make it right. And she made it for me once, and I was like, this is the most delicious thing I've ever eaten in my entire life.
That's where
and I've been chasing that Easy Mac high ever since.
It's like how people make fun of spam unless you're having it by people who know how to use it. It's like tofu. It's any food.
Fuck, I love spam.
And especially like poor quote, you can hear the air quotes, poor people food, where you learn how to make it, but there's always like that.
I've never had
that
spam.
level of being, mockery.
Love spam. Don't love tofu, but I have enjoyed it occasionally.
Well chopped up, charred spam, like well cooked with pineapple or something.
10, 15 years ago, tofu, real mid. Now for some reason, most people know how to cook it right, and it tastes good.
The big spongy blocks of tofu you get in a laksa that have soaked up so much of that curry sauce. Funk.
But what were you just talking about?
Spam?
Never had spam. Even when I ate meat, I've never had spam in my life. I don't know what I'm missing out on.
Yeah, I think like a pan-fried spam with like pineapple or something like that, cut into smaller chunks or strips.
I mean, I remember I used to enjoy pepperoni. So,
and also I can tell you, I think I've told this story before, but like if you're so malnourished, you actually have scurvy. Spam tastes great. Great, like really great.
Actually, when I ate meat, because I eat chicken and fish now, no shrimp.
Shrimp.
I don't eat beef and I don't eat pork. But when I did, when I was younger, I was more than a pepperoni. I was a sausage girl. Still am in more ways than one.
Hey. What, you were more sausage than
I wanted
pepperoni?
sausage breakfast sandwiches. I wanted sausage on my pizza. I wanted sausage on the side of breakfast. It was always sausage. It was never pepperoni.
Yeah,
preference-wise. I wanted sausage all the time.
My favorite kind of pepperoni is when you get like the non-perishable bag of pepperoni that's like not even in the refrigerated section. It's just
The weird
it's vacuum sealed.
Yeah.
And if you put it in the fridge and then take a few out and they're just cold, something about that I love. And I know it's It's nasty.
I also used to eat uncooked hot dogs right out of the fridge.
Yeah, I need
Delicious.
to
Like three of them right in a row.
I would rather, you know what? I would rather do it right out of the fridge than boiled.
I would also rather boiled, but I didn't.
I always had to grill
This is back
them.
before I could cook. When I was just like, well, hot dog's a hot dog. This must be cooked, right? Nom, 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 nom.
See, meanwhile, I love all pepperoni, all salami, chorizo.
Chorizo's good.
The spicier sausage, the better.
I love like spicy sausage on the pizza now. Yeah. On the pizza?
On the pizzas.
On the pizzas.
I'll add chorizo to
On the
anything.
pizzas.
And then pineapple.
Not a big fan of sausage here.
No, but have you had, like, you've had a meat lover's pizza here? That pizza sausage is like spicy. It's
Yeah.
not like,
And, and breakfast sausage, also delish.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
But sausages,
Oh, you're talking about links.
because they're weird.
No, 'cause-
Yeah.
'cause you always think they're too sweet, don't you?
Yes.
Yeah. Except those Irish ones from Trader Joe's.
The bangers.
Several years ago.
Yep.
You've never been able to find again?
Nah.
You just find you some good sausage.
Wink.
Wink.
Who was it? Whose dick do you have to suck to get a good sausage around here?
Did I tell you about the DM that I got?
No.
About that? It came in a couple of days ago. From Kath on Instagram. Mm-hmm. I had to tell you something that I found funny that indirectly involved you the other day. And I went, I just sent the eyes looking emoji like, what?
Uh-oh.
So I was listening to one of the latest episodes with my ear pods in, getting ready for work in the morning. And when I jumped in the car with my daughter to drive her to school, it automatically switched to CarPlay. So very loud through the speakers. And guess what perfectly timed phrase came out of your mouth?
Uh-oh.
Whose dick do I got to suck around here to suck a dick? And I'm like, trying to turn it off quickly. So yeah, their daughter heard that. Sorry, Kath. Also,
Sorry,
LOL.
Kath.
LOL. This is my question. Okay, moving
That's
on
very
from your weird saw trap food question. We've all seen the It movies, correct?
Yes.
This has nothing to do with the series, but the series has brought me back around to it. The first person that we saw die in the first film is
Georgie?
Georgie,
Yeah.
little boy.
Georgie. Yep.
And we know that Pennywise feeds on fear and will terrorize all of these children as long as possible to be able to get them at their most terrified before he eats them.
Mm-hmm.
What the fuck happened with Georgie? Because Georgie walked outside with his little boat, said, "What up, clown dude? How are you? Let's be friends." Nom, 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 nom.
Well, he got pulled in.
Yeah.
That doesn't mean he's dead, right?
No, he is dead. He's very dead. But he wasn't terrified the way that every other child has always been.
No, but then other people became more terrified.
And also, I'm pretty sure he was fairly terrified for the few moments that he was alive. And I think when you're first waking up, you just need like a little something
Just a little
to
snack.
eat.
No, I
and
think
when it takes a while to get hungry. Like, I don't eat breakfast immediately.
I do, depending on what
I think Georgie is the tenderized meat. Georgie is the caramelized onions. You will spend ages cooking those onions. You're not going to eat them like that. You're going to make it into French onion soup. Georgie is the caramelized onions.
Okay.
Everyone, the town, well, at least the children of the town, because canonically the adults don't give a shit. The children of the town are the rest of the soup that has been tenderized and prepared and caramelized by Georgie's death.
It almost seems like because now with the series, and it was hinted at in the books that this seems to be, not only is it a loop for it coming out like every 75 years, but a cluster of kids.
27?
I thought it was
27.
Oh, so, but that it also seems to coincide with a group of kids pulling together to try to fight it. And I'm wondering if maybe some of that is their fear and it getting to terrorize like a small cluster of kids is part of the point. Like
Maybe.
you said, like that's like, what if it's just this time they remembered as adults and came back and actually defeated it when normally it's like, yeah, I love it. There's always like 5 kids that come together in the town and I feed off of their fear and it's the best fear there is. And then I can just murder others and
I don't know.
freak these 5 out.
Also, can It Welcome to Derry get better?
It Welcome to Derry?
It Welcome to Derry?
I haven't had a terrible time.
I haven't. It's a couple of really good scenes strung together by.
I like the child actors. I think most of them are pretty good. And I was very impressed that, what happens at the end of the first episode happened.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, that was brave. Okay.
I liked that a lot.
I knew you would.
Yeah. Yeah. No spoilers.
Well, since we can't talk about that, maybe we should talk about a movie.
No, we can't even. We can't. We're nowhere near that.
Oh,
We have to start the show.
Oh, can we talk about starting a show?
Hi, I'm Charles, and come on, you motherfuckers, just die.
I'm Reed, and now get them trousers off, boy. Don't be a sissy.
And I'm Christopher, and whatever, just get me to a motel room, run me a very hot bath, and be prepared to give me lots of orgasms.
And this is Dirty Little Horror.
First of all, a podcast takes a lot of work, okay? You have to organize the guests, you have to do a Google Calendar, and you build a following. It takes a long fucking time, and I've been working on it for a while.
Look at me, Damien. It's all for you. What have you done to him, you maniac?
Don't you ever raise your voice at me. I am your mother.
Movies don't create psychos. Movies make psychos more creative.
What's blood for? If not for shedding.
Look what you did to him. Listen, asshole.
Halloween, Texas Chainsaw, Dawn of the Dead, The Hills Have Eyes, Amityville Horror, Last House on the Left, Friday the 13th, and A Nightmare on Elm Street, My Bloody Valentine, When a Stranger Calls, and Prom Night, Black Christmas, House of Wax, The Fog, Piranha. It's one of those, right? Right?
I don't know. Is it one of those?
It is one of those, right?
I don't know if it's okay to answer a trivia question just by giving every answer.
Every possible answer.
That's probably why she was stabbed. But she was right. One of those had to be right.
Yeah, but
And that did show that she knew her stuff.
Yeah.
like,
A little show off.
if you were like, what's the capital of Spain, and you just listed every European capital, I'm like, it's one of those, right? I mean,
Wait,
technically, yes.
Which I can't do.
No, me either.
I can't list my own capitals of my own country.
Barcelona.
Incorrect.
Madrid.
It's Madrid.
Hooray.
Okay, well, all right. I'm not sure that proves my point or not.
It doesn't.
Because you didn't list any European capitals.
Nope.
Paris, London,
Yeah, like that.
Madrid,
It's one of those, right?
United States, Canada, Mexico, Panama.
Wait. Haiti, Jamaica, Peru?
Yeah, it's something Jamaica, Peru.
United States, Canada, Mexico. United States, Canada, Mexico, Panama, Haiti, Jamaica, Peru.
Puerto Rico, Colombia, then Argentina.
Nope.
No.
I used to know it so much better.
Oh, I did. I used to know it.
United States, Canada, Haiti, Jamaica, Peru.
I was thinking about it the other day,
Republic,
too.
Dominican, Cuba, Caribbean, Greenland, El Salvador, to Puerto Rico, Colombia, Venezuela, Honduras, Guyana, and still. Nah, it's gone.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. You got more than I, because I actually had like earlier today or yesterday, I had a moment where I was like, wait, it was United States, Canada, Mexico, Panama.
I used to know all the way up
Haiti,
to the
Jamaica,
second line
Peru.
of the second verse, which was the last word is Greece.
Mm-hmm. Is Nice one of them?
No, that's a city. What are you thinking about over there?
I'm thinking about how none of that applies to me. I don't need to know none of that.
What do you mean you don't need to know none of that?
I don't need to know what all the countries are. I don't need to know what all the capitals are. How does that benefit me in any way?
Knowing stuff is beneficial in every way.
No, I don't mean it to know countries as in geography. I want to know it so that if I'm ever around an Animaniacs nerd, I can like devastate them.
No.
Devastate them.
I know enough.
Finish him.
I know enough countries.
Name them. Name the countries you know.
All of the countries I know?
Yeah, name all the countries you know.
Do you have a checklist of all the countries in the world so you can just go off of them?
Yep.
That's not a checklist.
You don't know what I've written down here?
I love how you're in front of your computer, which could give you a checklist.
Yep. And I've chosen to pick up a blank sheet or my notepad.
Of notepad, just to
Go.
no.
Well, in that case, how'd you try this week, Charles?
Christopher.
What?
He did it.
This is fucked.
Yeah.
This is horse shit.
Christopher did it.
This is some
Jacques
bullshit.
Jacques Hughes.
Jacques Hughes.
It's Reed Hughes.
Oh, Rick Hughes.
No, it's
Hughes.
too late now.
No, Christopher in the movie theater with a sandwich.
What?
Yeah.
Go home and wash your mouth out, you dirty bitch.
I've done nothing but gift you delicious sandwiches.
Died from it.
From
Couldn't
a too delicious sandwich?
Couldn't even finish it. Too much. Yuck, yuck.
I'm going to need you to choose your words very carefully. If you ever refer to what I provided to you as yuck yuck.
You've given me musk sticks, lolly bananas.
When we're talking about sandwiches from Fairway specifically, I may not have tasted that sandwich, but I lifted it. I know how heavy that
it. I gave you a bite of it.
Oh yeah, I did. I did. It was delicious.
You're a liar.
This man is obsessed with Fairway. Not sponsored.
Not sponsored.
Should be.
Excuse me. You're not wrong. But I am specifically obsessed with Fairway sandwiches. Spoiler. My upcoming death is about a supermarket that's not even Fairway. So anyway, go on, Charles.
Christopher murdered me on purpose with said sandwich.
How?
Because I was like, we're going to the movies. I'm going to be but a dainty waif. And bring healthy, heart-healthy, cholesterol-free snacks, which included grapes, celery, hummus, and raspberry yogurt-covered pretzels with a big bottle of water.
Wow.
How healthy for Charles, yay.
Oh, my goodness.
So healthy for Charles, yay.
And then Christopher was like, do you want a sandwich? And I was like, no, they probably just have turkey. I've had the turkey sandwiches. While delicious, I don't need I don't need 8 inches of anything that's not dick right now.
I was waiting for the rest of that sentence.
I don't need this giant sandwich, arguably bigger than 8 inches, I would argue. They're bigger, aren't they? They seem bigger.
They're certainly girthier than an 8-inch dick.
I'm not talking about girth. I'm talking about length.
Yeah, but I mean, the fact that they're also similarly girthy means that they do seem bigger. But yeah, probably maybe
I think they're longer than 8 inches.
Yeah, like closer to a 10.
Yeah. Yum. Anyway, I am on my way to the said movie theater, minding my own business, carving up a chicken in the kitchen for dinner, and this motherfucker texts me a photo of a sandwich, even after I've been like, nah, they probably just have turkey. That's the only one I can have. I don't want it. Thank you. Delicious, but no, I can't. Not another brick full of carbohydrates today. Thank you. And then he sends me a photo of a turkey sandwich.
What's it called?
The Gobbler, because it is a Thanksgiving sandwich.
This sounds incredible.
And I screamed at him via text message, give it to me! Give it to me now! And then he brought it to me, and it weighed a good 10 pounds.
It was like one of Nibbler's shits from Futurama. It was so heavy.
It was so heavy.
It weighs as much as 1,000 suns?
Yes. We sat down in the theater. It was dark, so I couldn't really show him, but all I did was hand him my sandwich, which was an 8-inch Italian.
Yeah.
Okay, feel the weight of this? Okay, now feel your sandwich.
Yeah.
I think it dropped through the floor.
Yeah. Left a big sandwich shaped hole in my little eating movie theater desk. That's what they're called, right? My eating movie theater desk?
Your eating movie theater desk? Yeah.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's the technical term.
This motherfucker was so, delicious and dense and heavy.
You're welcome.
I couldn't finish it and exploded from being too full of gobbler. I've been gobbled to death.
Failed to gobble the gobbler.
Yeah. Let me tell you the last time I didn't finish a sandwich. Never.
So now
this is some bullshit.
Thanksgiving, some of the best foods. But the best thing about Thanksgiving is making a damn turkey sandwich with all of the things that God told us not to put on sandwiches. And we fly in the face of everything that he wants for us.
Because turkey itself
is
so fucking bland.
Yes.
So you have to work overtime on sides, dressings, stuffings, and gravy to make it palatable. As an end result, we've overshot, and now all the food around Thanksgiving is delicious.
Yeah, we flew too close to the sun.
Oh, and in the best way.
We baked some yams while we were in there with some marshmallows on top.
Are you a marshmallow person?
No, I actually do my yams with brown sugar and crushed pineapple.
Oh, well, you had me and then you lost me.
No,
that sounds nasty.
You all keep making yams or sweet potatoes as dessert, and it's not dessert.
I don't like them with marshmallows though. I like them just baked yams.
Yeah, those are good. But yeah,
possibly
with brown sugar,
with a tiny bit of brown sugar, perhaps.
Candied yams. Yeah.
No. None of that marshmallow garbage because I don't like that. I don't really love marshmallow. But
yeah.
Reed, how'd you die this week?
Oh, I got fungus from my breathing medication and bone density loss from my antacid medication.
So you're just becoming old?
Yes. I had a...
Jamie Lee Curtis, have some Boniva. Fuck.
I had a delightful conversation. Apparently my health insurance has a pharmacist call you once a year to make sure you understand all the side effects of the medications you're taking.
Get fucked.
No,
and
get out of here.
I sat through it, and she was talking to me. She was like, "Oh yeah, you take that one. Well, make sure that you get checked every year for bone density loss because that antacid you're taking can cause that."
Oh yeah, I've heard that. I guess.
And then she was like, "And the inhaler that I use, that's like a twice a day, like breathing medication. Apparently, like I can basically spray fungus into the back of my throat.
Yep.
If I don't rinse my mouth out after I spray it, I'm like, I've never done that before, but I also like use tap water for my neti pot. So,
Gonna get an amoeba in that brain. I do the same thing.
I do the same
you know what? Then I could be the Secretary of Health. So
That was a worm, not an amoeba.
very different.
It died.
I'd boil.
Don't worry about it.
It died. It starved to death.
If I ever have to start using nasal irrigation, like, sure, the second time I do it, I've gotten water from the kettle because I boiled it and let it cool down. But that first time, I'm not waiting.
No, I got to do it right the fuck now.
That's just tap water.
Yeah. It's in New York City. We're fine.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, exactly.
We have the cleanest water in the country.
I wouldn't do that in Florida.
Nope.
No, absolutely not.
But also, you just not be in Florida.
But I don't love the idea of fungus from your asthma spray.
No, why is there fungus in it?
Apparently, because it's, I guess I'm sort of breathing back into it a bit. It's a thing that's in my mouth.
Oh, because it's wet?
Yeah, and then I guess the fungus can like get in there and then come back out again. I don't know exactly the methods by which this fungus can get into the back of my throat, except that it can happen apparently.
Yeah.
And it did, and I died.
Yeah, I mean, usually a lot of things you put in your mouth just spray stuff in the back of your throat, don't they, I guess?
Yeah. And yet, you don't die from that.
Mm-hmm.
Nothing bad has ever happened because of that.
What was that study that was like if you've had more than six sexual partners in your mouth that you're at an increased risk of throat cancer?
Uh-oh.
And every gay man I know was like, uh-oh.
Oh, shit.
Well, it's that or prostate. So
I might as well keep smoking. Fuck it. God, I miss smoking.
No, you don't, Oprah.
Yes, I do, Oprah.
That's not the truth, Ellen.
It is the truth, Ellen.
So yeah, apparently all of my medications
fungus
designed to keep me alive will kill me from a different way, in a different way.
This is America. Of course they will.
Yeah. This thing is there to make me help me breathe, but also to deliver fungus.
Yeah, fungus and hollow bones like a bird.
Hollow bird bones.
Hollow bird bones.
But I can eat tomato sauce whenever I want.
You're going to be the most aerodynamic mushroom.
What does tomato sauce have to do with anything?
Oh no, the acid.
The antacid.
Yeah. The antacid I'm taking.
Okay.
I'm like, I can eat so much curry. Christopher,
Yes.
how did you die this week?
Oh, finally.
Okay, you know that movie, I full disclosure, I've not actually seen it, but you know that movie about the beach where everyone is old?
The beach that makes you old.
The beach that makes you old?
The movie called Old?
M.
Yeah.
Night Shyamalan's The Beach That Makes You Old.
Yeah. Today, I, for the first time ever, went to the supermarket that makes you old.
Okay.
Okay. Oh. Okay.
Today, for the first time ever, I went into the New York institution known as Zabar's.
Zabers.
And the first thing I noticed was these two things. One, the front third of the store is cheese.
Yep.
And
I was going to say cheese.
I'm not mad about it,
Yep.
but I was looking for a sandwich and I was like, obviously I was looking for a sandwich after what we've just been talking about. And I was like, this cheese goes on for fucking ever.
It does. And then it goes straight to desserts.
There was some dessert.
Yeah.
The second thing I noticed about Zabar's is that every single fucker in that place is 127 years old.
Yep.
That store is made up of the oldest people I have ever seen in one area.
So imagine a grocery store, cut all the aisles in half, and then have every single person with their cart just floating near them in the rest of whatever's left of the aisle.
It's a nursing home full of cheese.
And also they are all hunched over looking at the floor, so they're not looking in front of them.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And they're all like, even though the ticketing system has existed since possibly Hammurabi, but none of them will take a ticket. He's the one who wrote the original, like, written down laws, the law code of Hammurabi. They're in stone, Mesopotamia.
Yeah, I don't know. So.
Anyway.
I know his cousin, Broccoli Rob.
I know his nephew, Rob Zombie.
And his grandnephew, Robbie Williams.
Vanessa Williams' cousin?
Yep. Despite those two things, though, was I tantalized, enchanted, and delighted in Zabar's? Yeah, I fucking was.
Mm-hmm.
I was. Because even though it was chock-a-block with old people, and you know how I feel about old people, I'm like 5 times bitten, 6 times shy. I'm just counting all the old relatives I had that are objectionable.
Awful. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
But and the sandwich section was 4 sandwiches wide. Not a one of them looked appetizing.
Yeah.
You got to go to the prepared food stuff, though.
But this is the thing. Every prepared food you can conceptualize is there in a container ready to go. It might need to be heated, but it is so the front third of the store is cheese. The next third, before you even get to any kind of dry good or aisle, is just pre-prepared food or deli or fish or dip or soup or cold cut, or like they've got the meat you'd have in a meat and 3 veg kind of dinner. Whatever you can think of. Any kind of meatball, turkey ball, chicken ball, pastizzi, a turnover, a pasty, all there ready to go.
It's basically a prepared food deli with like a cancerous tumor of cheese and a vestigial cracker aisle.
A vestigial, yes. I
And
like that
with a
lot.
gift shop on the top.
Do I want one of the Zabar's Christmas tree ornaments? I do. Yes, I do. I do. I've set foot in there once. Are you okay over there?
Yeah, I was just like the way you were speaking about that grocery store just reminded me of a sandwich that I used to get all the time, and I can't remember where I got it from.
You look like Patsy from AbFab having a bad acid trip.
Yeah.
Anyway, I enjoyed
The grocery store that makes you old.
Yeah, I enjoy the grocery store that makes you old. I do want one of those Christmas ornaments. I didn't venture to the second floor, which is all just homewares.
Yep.
Yeah, homewares and like
Gifts.
tote bags with Zabar's on.
Yeah, I'm gonna go up there next time I go there.
You should. You'd lose your shit.
I had a great time.
Also, what's it like being the youngest person in a room? It must be so nice for you.
You know what? Let's face it, a marriage needs some excitement to keep it going, and I wasn't adding much to mine. In fact, dull, drab panties were turning my husband off. Something had to change, and since I didn't want to change my husband, I changed to smooth-fitting Eidolon panties for under $1 a pair. In sexy solids, passionate prints, and sassy checks. From demure briefs to daring thongs, with lots of bikinis in between. Now in new, extra luxurious Eidolon Plus of 50% Dacron trilobal polyester and 50% combed cotton. Soft, lustrous, absorbent, cool, comfortable, long-wearing, even healthier, and best of all, touchably soft for both of us. Eidolon, the $1 million panty at the piggy bank price. Just want to point out that sexy underpant ad from the 1976 edition of Cosmopolitan, 50% Dacron, that's what Muppets are made out of.
Oh, so comfy.
Do you want a Muppet on your pussy?
Yeah, because when I was doing Avenue Q back in 2011, we used the legit stuff to make our, Kate Monster and Princeton.
Yeah.
It's called Dacron.
Yeah.
That's the shit. So yeah, it's a Muppet on your pussy.
Gurmy.
Put a couple googly eyes on there.
Get some Great Gonzo on your Great Gonzo.
Yeah.
Hey? Get some honeydew on your beaker.
Oof.
The letter for today is brought to you by the letter V.
The letter for today is brought to you by the letter V.
I couldn't remember how Sesame Street worked because we weren't supposed to watch it.
Say hello to my Prairie Dawn.
because of the devil.
No, I think
Liberalism.
Yeah, it's probably
The alphabet is for liberals. Friendship is for liberals.
democratizing education is for liberals.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Snuffleupagus.
No, snuff your luffugus.
Snuff.
Yeah.
Get your snuffle right up my uggus.
Yeah. He's imaginary.
He's not
He's not.
imaginary. And they changed
he
that.
was.
No, he
He
wasn't.
was.
No, he wasn't. It was always unsure.
You retconned it.
But you know why?
Yes, I do.
Okay, then don't.
Because of molesting. That's fine.
That's such an oversimplification, but you're not wrong.
I'm not wrong.
No, I'm kidding.
Time for another ad about panties.
Yeah, it's only gonna get worse.
Yeah.
Oh, boy.
Your D'Agostino panties. What was it called?
Dacron.
Dacron. Your draconian panties.
But when you said D'Agostino's panties, then I was like, do they sell panties at Zabar's?
They might. Yeah, you never know.
Yeah, really big panties.
Big old sacks of old people panties.
Cover up my barb with some Zay.
Yeah.
I like those big tighty whities that like go up to your waist, but then are also saggy somehow.
I don't know if I like them up that high.
I thought you said, I don't know if I like the mup that high, and I thought you were literally shortening Muppet to mup.
The mups.
Because now underwear is a Muppet.
Yeah. Should we do the actual movie?
Yeah.
It's now an hour 14.
Yay.
Okay.
I love this movie.
Oh, me too. And this was Reed's first time watching it ever.
Crazy.
And I have to say, I had a really good time considering I kind of avoided it because I wasn't, for a long time, I was very not into hillbilly horror, and especially any kind of horror that was set in like reality, like a thing that could really happen to you, like torture porn's still never going to do. But like, I could see where this took the rules, did its own thing, and then there's really not any room, but people keep trying.
I'm so glad this movie has, for better or worse, stood the test of time, because when it first came out, I loved it. Mm-hmm. And I bought the DVD and I watched it 100 times. Mm-hmm. And it's now 22 years later. Still fucking love it. Yeah. They did several sequels which I did not watch. They tried to do a remake, which I did not watch.
I watched it.
Worth it?
So I like Wrong Turn and I like Wrong Turn 2.
By the way, the movie's Wrong Turn, you guys.
Wrong Turn and Wrong Turn 2. Wrong Turn 2, not
good.
As good as this. Fun to watch. 3, 4, 5, however many there are, I never watched. I think I've seen clips a little bit here and there of them, but I was like, this is getting crazy.
Do they go to space?
Not as far as I know. Then the remake has literally nothing to do with any of this. You have a new enemy, obviously a new group of protagonists. I watched it because a friend of mine is in it. But yeah, it's not. It happens out in the woods. It's not hillbilly horror.
It's an in-name only.
Well, fuck all that then.
It is a cult. It is not hillbillies.
In that case,
which folk horror's actually one of the few realistic horrors that I'm like, no, I've already done the cult thing. That's not going to happen to me again.
There are parts of the reboot that are interesting, and then but I did not care for the entire thing. No.
Okay, it sounds horrible. Fuck it, not interested. But okay. I am interested in this movie. So this is our Patreon Redux. We're revisiting it. Yeah. We must have done it early on because I would have voted for this right off the bat.
Right.
And we're coming back to it. Reed's first watch, our Redux for Patreon. It is the 2003 movie Wrong Turn.
On a weekend getaway.
I just found this tied to a tree back there. Somebody did this.
One wrong turn.
Hello? We're looking for a phone.
Made 4 friends, trespassers on deadly ground. There's terror around every turn. Wrong turn.
We're all gonna die.
I mean, they're playing a bit fast and loose with that naughty boy music, but
I loved how when we started the film, because I was like, 2003. So there's definitely going to be a TV spot with a narrator. Yeah. I turned to you and I was like, we at least know we've got that going for us.
Basically, any movie. Yeah, I mean, it's called the TV spot for a reason, but any movie that was ever on broadcast television has a good ad.
We have been eating so well with new films, but eating so poorly with new film trailers.
Oh, yeah.
And that's been a problem for a long time.
Bring back narrators. Stop throwing words at the screen at me.
Yeah, stop giving me sound effects. If I hear one more like, yeah,
creaking.
Do you remember the period right after Inception came out where every movie, but then also us just in regular conversation, were going, Bwah!
Yeah.
I remember putting that in text messages to people. BWAAAARM.
I don't remember the trailer for Inception.
Bwah!
But it was like, like these were original when one person did it, and then it became the bog standard thing to do.
I've never seen that movie.
I like that movie.
You've never seen Inception?
No. Until recently, had not seen a Leonardo DiCaprio movie in quite some time.
Subconscious security.
You're talking about dreams?
There it is.
Yeah.
There we go. Okay, we got him.
Mr. Karl has a job on.
Mr. Cum? Who? What?
Yep. But no, it was from the Mad Max reboots.
I've seen Inception. Brittany had her dream within a dream tour. We're fine.
Oh my God, just watch the fucking movie.
I don't want to.
No, Inception's good. I mean, you have to watch it once.
It is good.
It's a good movie.
It's one of those fun thinking movies.
Which is weird because I also really like Christopher Nolan. And then once you add Leonardo DiCaprio into something, I'm like,
no, fair.
I'm out.
Good visual effects and Joseph Gordon-Levitt. Come on, man.
All right.
Oh, and what is his name? The other...
Cillian Murphy?
No, the other one in their heist group. He played Bane. He played...
Tom Hardy?
Tom Hardy, yeah. And he's real pretty in it.
So many people I like in that movie didn't watch it.
Yeah, Tom Hardy's real pretty in everything.
Yeah.
Should I do a spoiler warning before we get too deep into the movie?
Oh, yeah.
That we haven't even talked about?
Oh, you mean Wrong Turn?
Yes.
Not Inception.
Nope.
Yeah, no heist movies. This is a hillbilly movie. That would be interesting. A hillbilly
Inception
heist,
a heist movie?
Yeah.
Oh.
It's a heist movie. All right, so everyone, spoiler warning. Like we said, it's 2003,
Yeah,
it's a redo.
You've had 22 years. Buck up.
It is a Redux.
It's a Redux.
Yes. And actually, it is a Redux because Reed is being induxed into the Wrong Turn
universe.
It's also it's streaming on Prime, and it's definitely on DVD because we watched it on DVD.
Yeah, on an actual DVD.
On an actual DVD,
not a Blu-ray.
We got to have the delightful little bespoke menu with the 10 seconds of looping music, which it's actually out of the DVDs that I've like fallen asleep to menu music. It is one of the more like you could leave it on because it kind of goes up and down, I think.
2 minutes in, Christopher was annoyed and came out and stormed into the living room. Turn this off.
I was trying to set up the computer to start recording, and Charles just had it looping while he was in the living room finishing his dinner. And yeah, for fuck's sake! It also, because it was a DVD from a 2003 release, the whole movie was in 4:3.
Yeah.
Yep. It was because this one is one of those ones where full screen's on one side and widescreen's on the other.
Yeah.
And the widescreen side of the DVD was like, go fuck yourself.
It would not read.
The PlayStation was like, you, whatever you put in me, get it out of me now. I would rather die than play this DVD for you. And then we flipped it over and it was like, oh, no problem.
Okay, so content warning. So there's graphic violence and cannibalism.
Hooray.
Yes. Body mutilation.
Hooray.
And Eliza Dushku looking so hot,
So
you'll
fucking hot.
question your sexuality no matter what it is.
You absolutely fucking will.
Yeah, I said to these boys when she came on screen, this movie came out in 2003. That was the year I came out. I reckon I was pushed back a few months by this movie going, yeah, am I sure?
Yeah.
She is and remains to this day an absolute smoke show.
Well, and she also just has top energy, which
Also true.
I think is an important ingredient in hotness.
Just love her so much, and I'm so happy she's found a calling outside of acting and a thing she loves to do. And I'm so annoyed that things at the beginning of her career and the end of her career in film and TV stopped her from wanting to pursue it.
Yeah.
I wish she was in more stuff all the time.
Oh, yeah.
I am very happy she's happy, but fuck, I miss her.
Don't you also wish that you could get microdosed by her?
Yeah. I want to go to Boston to be her.
Let's go.
One of her clients.
Let's go.
If you don't know, she became a psychotherapist who deals in microdosing psychedelics as one of her treatment options.
Let's go.
Okay.
Knock, knock, knock. Hi.
Hi. Yes, we're clients.
We're here for some mushrooms, please.
Yep.
You want some tinctures?
Do you remember meeting me and then tweeting me back?
All these Buffy DVDs are inconsequential. Seeing as you brought them up, could you sign them?
They're not going to sign themselves. This wrong turn DVD is going to do nothing. This Soul Survivors Killer Edition.
How did this Sharpie get in your hand?
You have to sign them. I can't sign them. I'm high on psychedelics.
Yeah, you're like
I'm tripping balls right now.
Can you teach me how to do your signature? I do hope it's up to her, obviously. I hope with the Buffy reboot, she might come back for like a second and be like, hey, what's up? And then just piece the fuck out.
she'd be like, hey, B.
She could leave a voicemail for all I care.
5 by 5.
It doesn't even have to be on screen. You're right. It could be an audio thing. It would be amazing.
Or I will also accept, if she doesn't want to do anything, I will accept them referring to her in universe and explain why she's not there.
Yeah.
In a way that's respectful.
Respectful. Yes. Which I would hope they would do with any of our living characters.
Yeah, true.
Whether or not we want to see them or not.
You know what would be great? Is if they were like, oh yeah, Faith, I think she's in Boston now as a psychotherapist.
That'd be
microdosing people.
Be amazing.
Yeah.
Read.
Okay.
Read reads.
Oh, okay.
I shall read reads.
All right.
Chris Flynn, a medical student running late for an interview, takes a remote mountain road to avoid traffic. When a collision forces him to stop, he discovers a group of friends: Jesse, Carly, Scott, Evan, and Francine. Already stranded with a shredded tire, barbed wire on the road makes it clear this wasn't an accident. With no cell service, 4 of the group decide to search for help while 2 stay with the car. Their hike leads them to a strange, isolated cabin. Inside, they find grisly signs of human remains and a sense that someone has been watching them. Before they can flee, the owners return, forcing the group to hide while the nightmare truly begins.
First thing you need to know is that Jesse's full name is Jesse Burlingame. I don't know how to pronounce that last name, but it is the name of the titular. Not titular. It's demonstrably not the titular character in Gerald's game.
Yeah.
The lead character in Gerald's game is Jesse.
Oh.
Burlingame. Is it Burlingame or like Burlingham? How would you pronounce that?
Burlingham.
It's pronounced Burlingame.
Okay.
Like Burlingham?
No,
So
game. The last 4 letters is GAME.
Lifted this from a Stephen King story?
No, they just, in
Burlinghams?
honor of Stephen King and in honor of that story, they just called her Jessie Burlingame.
Yeah, so they just lifted the name.
Lifted the name.
Okay.
It's called an homage.
I mean, besides Elijah Dushku being, as she always has been, a fucking smoke show in literally everything, including right now being a therapist.
Yep.
Fucking smoke show. You have Desmond Harrington.
A handsome.
Is from Dexter and Gossip Girl.
Yep.
And also Ghost Ship.
Come on now.
But then Jeremy Sisto being a fucking smoke show from Clueless. Also maybe a little bit too old to be in this movie, but whatever.
Huh.
What?
Jeremy Sisto is currently in a TV show called FBI.
He is.
He's been in over 140 episodes.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, good for him.
FBI International, FBI Most Wanted.
You know what's funny?
All of those.
There is a pipeline for actresses of a certain age to go to Hallmark Christmas movies and for actors of a certain age to go to police procedurals.
Oh, yeah. You got to love I mean, listen, you get that network TV and you're in like 8 million episodes. You're fucking good.
You're good.
So
You're great.
is the police procedural the Hallmark Christmas movie of dudes?
Well, you could say that. However, dudes do have to do Hallmark Christmas movies as well.
Yeah, they do.
Yeah, but you're right. But you always have to have a guy on the side.
But they're not built around them.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I mean. It's like the central character is either the actor in a police procedural or an actress in a Hallmark Christmas movie.
Now let's think about this. I think the comparison is close, but I don't know if it's spot on because Lacey Chabert is now known for doing Hallmark Christmas movies. We only just realized that Jeremy Sisto was in FBI. The men who go to police procedurals don't become stars.
Right. But they get work.
So and they can be big names that end up in there.
Yeah, I was going to say like the police procedurals are like people who have been for at a time decently popular movie actors. Jeremy Sisto, LL Cool J,
Chris O'Donnell, yep. They were together, weren't they? Well, that was in an NCIS.
So. Yeah, but NCIS, FBI, what are the other ones?
Is this a safe space?
No.
Okay.
But you should still talk. You should still bare your soul.
What's the other one?
Would and did watch the fuck out of NCIS. Not in an appointment television kind of way. I wasn't rushing to get it on, but if that shit was on, I'm going to watch it.
See, I was an original CSIer. Like
CSI
Las Vegas before it was CSI Las Vegas. But I also is this a safe space?
No.
Oh, okay. Should I bare my soul anyway?
Definitely.
Okay. Grew up watching, of course, 24, and then my parents were really big into, and so I had to watch it with them, and so I thought I was big into CSI Miami.
Sure.
Yeah. Yeah. Sunglasses pun. Yeah.
CSI I liked for a while. What's the smarty pants guy on that one?
Oh, he's a handsome.
The one who always wears a vest, has long hair.
Oh no, that's aren't you thinking of the one
Criminal Minds?
Yeah, Criminal Minds.
That's
the one. Criminal Minds. Yes. That one is the one that I liked.
Well, who was the man with the receding hairline who was
the Criminal Minds
in
guy?
The beginning of it.
Hang on. We've got a full compliment. We've got a full rack between the three of us because I actually never really watched CSI. You're a CSI guy. You're a Criminal Minds guy.
I was.
I'm an NCIS guy.
The Criminal Minds though, because it was bloodier. It was like really violent crimes.
Right.
It was, and that guy went to high school with someone that we know.
Oh, really?
The Smarty Vest guy.
Was
also Bones.
Loved Bones.
What is it with they're like, all right, so we have a person. They're going to be autistic coded.
Yeah.
But they're also going to be put in all of these awkward situations, and they're always like, it feels like a good it feels good, but when they have a character who is outright like autistic, like the good doctor, it's cringe.
Oh yeah, they're going to be in a medical procedural, not a police procedural.
Yeah.
Well, that was going to be my next question. I know we're so off track. I don't give a shit.
Like House.
So we have police procedurals. We have some very long running and old police procedurals in Australia.
Real quick, we have to mention the OG, Law and Order, and SVU.
Okay,
SVU.
So it's the superior.
Yeah.
SVU.
So I would watch an SVU if it comes on. I find Law and Order interminable.
Law and Order, it
okay.
all depends on which season, because is it Lenny Briscoe? Law and Order?
Oh, you're talking about classic Law and Order. I'm talking about SVU specifically.
No, SVU. Always.
SVU.
But Law and Order original has gone on so long that it's kind of like I can turn it on and be like, oh, I don't like these actors.
Original
as the
Law
cops.
and Order's gone. It's not even on anymore.
Okay, what about NYPD Blue?
No.
Oh, I never watched that.
No, neither.
Yuck.
I was a more medical procedural than police. So I don't know how NCIS got me.
What I'm fascinated by
Did it get you over there or got you here?
Over there.
Oh.
Also,
okay.
it's a spin-off of Jag. I fucking hate Jag.
Oh, Jag is
yuck.
so boring.
Jag was one of those shows because you had NBC, which was the hit maker.
Mm-hmm.
You had ABC, which was like the family kind of TGIF family comedies.
Sitcoms.
You had Fox, which always pushed the boundaries, and then you had CBS that was old people shit.
And I'm Judy's.
It was just old people shit until they like rebranded around when they came out with like Two Broke Girls and stuff and started doing edgier comedies, like that whole era in the early 2010s.
Was CBS the like Murder She Wrote and
CBS
Matlock
Murder
and
She Wrote,
all that?
Murder She Wrote, Touched by an Angel.
Yeah.
It was the old people channel.
Diagnosis Murder.
Diagnosis Murder, and some of those were good, but it was really like it's where you got like reruns of Wings.
Mm-hmm.
Jesus.
And Jag, and like it was very boomer coded.
Yeah.
CBS was.
Okay.
And now not so much.
I have a question. Reed, what was that name of that person you said before that wrote the first laws?
Hammurabi?
Say it again.
Hammurabi?
Harmon?
I don't know. Hammurabi? I don't know how to...
You know what the main character's name in Jag was?
Harmon Robbie?
Harmon Rab.
Oh.
Margot Robbie?
That would have been better.
Harmon Rab. But it might even be Rub because it's two B's. Harmon Rab Jr.
Yuck.
Anyway.
That's interesting. That seems intentional.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
I don't know that at all.
But yeah, he's the one that was like, you get your hand cut off if you're caught stealing.
I can jag off.
I mean, it's
Jag
not
off?
like he had the first
off.
laws, but he wrote them down.
Speaking of Jeremy Sisto,
What a hottie.
we usually have a rule. Like, you can follow how much we like something by how much we talk about other things. And we keep breaking that rule by going off on wild tangents when it's a movie we love. Wrong Turn, don't be mistaken. We love this movie.
I love Wrong Turn.
Yeah, I had a lot of fun.
Hold on. That whole 15-minute tangent
Yeah.
was specifically because of how hot Jeremy Sisto is.
Oh, yeah,
That is-
true.
that is how we got started,
So when
so.
I said speaking of Jeremy Sisto, I was bang on.
Yep.
Yeah, fuck yeah.
Good job.
Anything you want to say specifically about the reader read before we go into the creator read?
No, I mean, I think that we have, it's weird because like you have a group of people where you're like, okay, well, the casting in this was amazing and I like all of, I know you're going to die, but I like all of you. Either because you're a good actor or like your character's interesting or whatever. You're not just, I'm not the entire time being like, I hope you fucking die right now. I hope you fucking die right now. And even the shitbag guy in this movie with the sunglasses.
The worst glasses I've ever seen.
Is like, I'm like, all right, I get it. Like, I get what this I get this whole thing. But then also what's her name? Fuck.
But while you're looking it up, I want to ask, what a great misdirect
Lindy
with
Booth.
that damn deer. Because I was sitting there being like, the hell happened to that deer's anus?
He drops the CD and you're like, oh no, he's going to crash. Oh no, something's going to happen. Oh no, something's going to happen. Gets the CD, pops right in. I was like, ha, there it is.
Because I've been taught by films.
And then this deer-ussy blown out on the side of the road.
You're both so obsessed with this deer-ussy.
I know. I'm tagging on to what he's doing.
I almost missed the
He's
actual
obsessed with the deer
crash.
Yeah.
Literally, we showed the shot. Reed's like, "Who fucked that deer?"
Yeah.
I was like, Sasquatch? Like, what got in there?
Yeah. It's interesting to me how these hillbillies, and we find out more about them in the Creed to Read, but how they are extremely obviously inbred and not quite all there, but then smart enough to like continually keep setting up traps for people, so that they can kill and eat them.
Also, please refer to the hillbillies by their names. Show some respect. They are Three Finger, Sawtooth, and One Eye.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
That's who they're credited as on IMDb.
Anyway,
that is what they were christened, and that is how they should be called.
The person I was thinking of was Lindy Booth, who has been in Wrong Turn and Cry Wolf, Dawn of the Dead. Was kind of a mini scream queen for a while, where she was in that. She was in some sorority bullshit.
Very, very mini.
Supernatural, Kick-Ass 2, NCIS.
Oh, how many episodes?
1.
Yeah,
okay, go
she's
fuck
very
yourself.
much like a walk-on.
Yeah, sell me that bullshit.
But yeah, Dawn of the Dead, Wrong Turn, Twilight Zone. Yeah,
Okay. What?
American Psycho 2, Skulls 2.
What value add is this bringing to
I'm
the
just
episode?
saying, I like Lindy Booth, the redhead. I think
Okay.
she's great, and she's great in a lot of the stuff she did. If you were to watch Cry Wolf or American Psycho 2, you'd be like, that chick.
I'm going to tell you right now, I'm not going to watch either of those.
Okay, fine.
So,
Cry Wolf is one that, like, where the killer, instead of calling you, types you on AIM.
Christ.
You ever saw that?
What was going on? Sorry, this reminds me of how, like, I love when people like Stephen King or Anne Rice, you can tell in their novel when they discovered computers, because all of a sudden it all becomes about computers. And so there was this little bit where they were like, the internet or video games can do anything. It's magic.
What was it called when two studios put out movies that are really, really similar? Like A Bug's Life and Ants?
Oh, it's like, there's a term for that in nature too, where it's like,
you know what I'm
like
talking about?
parallel, like ideas, basically.
Like where there's Friends with Benefits and then I don't. What's the other one?
Happy Feet or
not Happy Feet and Friends with Benefits. Those are two.
No,
very different
I was
movies.
saying like there's always two penguin movies. There's like two end of the world.
Hold on to your butts. This is esoteric and out there. They're called twin films.
Twin films. Okay, great.
Oh wow, what a leap!
Wow,
I know, right?
They've hit
That's
the
like
second.
something-
They've hit the second film.
Did I come up with that piece?
Go home and wash your mouth out, you dirty bitch!
Yeah, but then it's like when The Ring came out, and then the one that was like very similar, but was the internet based instead of VHS tape based. Fear.com, where if you went to a website, you died.
Yes.
Isn't that one a knockoff of the other?
I mean, it's weird because you say that they're knockoffs of the other, but they were in production at the same time.
Oh.
Like Ants in a Bug's Life or Happy Feet and Friends with Benefits, apparently,
Yeah,
according to
exactly.
Reed's headcanon.
Or Armageddon and Deep Impact.
Yep. Yep. Armageddon's the best one. It's in the Criterion Collection, remember?
I'm sorry, but Deep Impact has Tay Leone in it, so no.
It's not a selling point for me.
And Elijah Wood.
Yuck.
Okay, so I tried to go to Wikipedia to see notable examples of twin films, but this thing has no credibility because it tries to list the movie Jurassic Park and a movie called Carnosaur.
Well, then that's different because then there's always I'm trying to trick your grandmother into buying our knockoff DVD because we have
that's
Transmorphers.
They both came out in 93. My favorite example, and this is from 1920, when a movie came out called Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde, and then a second film came out the same year called Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde.
Yeah.
They were like, fuck this, we got two of them.
I do think sometimes a studio hears that they're like, oh, somebody got the rights to Jurassic Park. We need to do a dinosaur film right now.
White House Down and Olympus Has Fallen.
Oh, I always thought they were the same. I just thought one was a sequel.
Mirror, Mirror and Snow White and the Huntsman.
Oh, yes, I remember that.
Very different Snow White movies, but two Snow White movies in the same year. Friends with Benefits and No Strings Attached.
Yep. Pinocchio and Guillermo del Toro's Pinocchio.
Yep.
I'm sorry, the Jonathan Taylor Thomas
The
version or
Illusionist and The Prestige.
nothing. Yes, that was a big one I remember. And they are very different movies. The
A Bug's
Prestige
Life
is
and
much
Ants,
better.
Finding Nemo and Shark Tale. Happy Feet and Surf's Up.
Oh, Happy Feet wins every time.
Every time. Dante's Peak and Volcano.
Yeah, I remember that one.
Armageddon and Deep Impact. Yep. Air Force One and Executive Decision. Don't even know what that second one is. American Werewolf in London / The Howling / Wolfen all came out in the same year.
Damn.
Interesting.
Yeah. Kick-Ass and Super.
Oh, yeah, where it's like, what if superheroes, but, not good.
Yeah. The fact that Lincoln and Abraham Lincoln Vampire Hunter came out in the same year.
Well, this list
I do remember that one, yeah.
This list includes Elvis in 2022, followed by Priscilla in 2023. Anyway, back to Wrong Turn, for fuck's sake.
The Truman Show on TV. Okay, keep going.
Oh, my God. Anyway, Wrong Turn's really good.
Bam, bam, bam.
No, should we just do Creator Read? Do we have anything more to say? I said this once already and we led down another rabbit hole. But
yeah, no, I started talking about Lindy Booth and you got real mad.
You were just listing her IMDb credits.
I like her. You asked if I had anything to say about the first act. Yes, Lindy Booth is great.
Okay.
Continue. Creator Read.
I wanted to say, thank God for a movie that has a title that makes sense.
Oh, yeah, true.
There is a wrong turn that is made in this movie that sets the film off.
Yep. And that turn is called Bear Mountain Road.
I wonder who, because clearly this movie's marketed around Eliza Dushku, but it's a Final Boy movie, technically, thanks to Desmond Harrington.
Yeah.
I wonder if they knew that they were going to cast her or an actress similar to her, because she kind of gets a hero's entrance.
Yeah,
yeah.
She's like the competent one of the group.
The two couples, and the guy's like, you fucked my car up. That's my mom's car. Oh no, my bike too. And then 5 minutes later, she comes out of the woods with the fucking sharp road shit.
Yeah, she's already almost gone completely.
Barbed wire.
Sharp road shit.
Yeah, the stuff that popped their tires.
She gets her hero's entrance with one of the lamest lines in the movie, which is, because it was in the trailer I played as well, found this tied to a tree. Somebody did this.
Yeah.
Yeah, somebody does things.
Yeah.
But she also delivered it with a flair.
But she does. She gets her hero's entrance. So I wonder, if it was okay, Elijah Dushku's going to be in this movie because she's in Buffy and we love her. Even though she's not technically our main character, she's our secondary character, our secondary protagonist. If they were still this has to be whoever is cast in this role, either it was written for her or it has to be a kick-ass fucking woman.
Yeah, they probably said we need an Eliza Dushku type.
That's how Laura Linney was cast in Love Actually.
Really?
Richard Curtis kept saying, I want someone like Laura Linney, and eventually the casting director snapped and said, well, get fucking Laura Linney!
All right.
And they did.
Cool. This is the only film in the series that does not contain sex or nudity.
Wow, it's so chaste.
They keep saying that because I've read several points that said the only movie in the franchise that doesn't have nudity in it.
But she's like...
No, it means they jammed nudity into the sequels.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because this movie, I mean, apparently the original script for this had a lot more nudity in it, and they just toned it down. Seemed unnecessary.
Yeah, at a certain point, it's like, well, it's a horror. You got to have boobs in a horror.
Yeah, I guess me saying it's unnecessary. I mean, he said homosexually. I get it. I'm not the target audience, but fuck.
You've never been offended by boobs in a horror if they're done with the correct knife through a deck. Just jiggle physics.
Listen,
That is correct. That is absolutely correct.
I love nudity in any movie, let alone horror. I always think that it has to make sense.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are we going skinny dipping? Fine. Am I out in the woods and I'm just sweaty and I have to take my boobs out? All right, calm the fuck down.
Oh no, one of my knockers. All right, I'm going to create a read. We have to move on.
Yeah, do it.
All right.
Do it.
Crammed in the cabin's shadows, the survivors watch the three deformed mountain men drag in Francie's body and carve her apart. When the killers finally step outside, the group slips away and races through the woods, only to stumble into a sprawling graveyard of stripped, abandoned cars. The mountain men close in fast. Chris and Scott each create a diversion, buying precious seconds for the others to reach the killer's own truck. Chris is shot in the leg, and Scott darts into the trees, but when he nears safety, he is riddled with arrows as the remaining three escape. Chris, Jesse, and Carly make it to an old Firewatch tower and use a radio to call for help. The radio is so loud that it alerts the men down below. Unable to get into the tower, the mountain men set it ablaze, forcing them to leap into the trees. In the frantic chase that follows, Carly is cornered and brutally decapitated. Yeah, that was a good effect. That
Oh,
decapitation.
fuck yeah, it was.
That there needs to be a term for the cut a person in a direction, and then for a second you think they might still be alive, and then half of them
Half of them
flops
falls away.
off. It's the sloughing off part that's always the best part, and this was great. And it actually is one of the ones that made the most physics sense.
Yeah. It did, yeah.
I just learned a new word thanks to Wrong Turn. Eliza Dushku's character, while not the protagonist, is the deuteragonist.
Oh, I've heard of that.
The
second tagonist.
Number 2.
The person second in importance to the protagonist in a drama, but sure. I've never heard that word before.
I've heard deuteragonist before, I feel, but
Never heard of it.
I could not have told you what it meant. Yeah.
I like it a lot.
Deuteragon, I like it, yeah.
Yeah. It's like, how many antagonists do you have?
Yeah. Pro and Duda.
And possibly Duda, yeah.
Oh, I learned that Eliza Dushku was meant to be the opening kill in Wrong Turn 2, and it didn't happen. I think, thank God.
That's good. I'm glad that didn't work out because I want that character to live.
Correct.
I love a final girl or final boy from the first movie coming back to die quickly in the second movie, but not all the time. And not with Eliza Dushku.
Yeah, it's a sometimes food.
I barely tolerate it when it happened to Sarah Michelle Gellar in The Grudge.
I didn't like that.
No, neither did I.
But I mean, technically, according to the legend, she shouldn't have survived the first one.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Anyway,
they tried to Americanize it. People got mad.
Yeah.
So this part of the movie show. So this we have 2, as you call them, Reed, because your first time watching it. Really great slow reveals. Really great world building as they peruse. I mean, this is technically in the reader read as they peruse the cabin and see 27 pairs of sunglasses.
Yeah.
A jar in the fridge filled with dentures, like more dentures than one family could possibly need.
Yeah.
And you piece it together that they have killed multiple times. Then they escape the cabin.
And they're also hoarders.
They escape the cabin, end up in the car graveyard, and just see the extent. It's as a visual representation of how much killing has gone on here for both us as the viewers, but also the characters. Very confronting.
It's very similar to the giant warehouse of cars in House of Wax.
Very much so, yeah.
You're like, oh shit, this guy's been doing this for a while.
Well, I was thinking of Wolf Creek.
Oh yeah,
it's similar to that,
yeah.
where it's just but it also shows that when it made it a really cool thing of like, well, where are all these cars going? How is no one finding it? It's like, because no one comes out to this part of buttfuck nowhere.
Right.
Yeah.
Or deer fuck nowhere.
And the guy at the convenience store is only going to send you that way if he's like, yeah.
You're a tool.
You look like food.
And because he knows what's out there, because at the very end of the movie, jumping ahead, he sees the truck and runs and hides.
Yeah.
Well, and here's the thing. That man did not send him that way. The guy looked at the map and said, hey, this does this, right? And he's like, if you say so.
Yeah, if you want to
That's
go
true.
that way.
He did. He just said, if you say so.
He didn't stop him, but he didn't push him either.
Yeah.
He just didn't get in the
a very
way.
big trope. So it's I forget if because the same character comes back in the second movie. I forget how.
One Tooth Johnny. I don't know what is his name.
His name, I believe,
Old Man. It's literally Old Man.
Yeah,
Boring.
I wonder if he has more of a part in the second one of being in that or whatever. But yeah, I can't remember the second one very well.
I realize that the more horror movies I watch, the more I see the references in Cabin in the Woods.
Yeah.
And I didn't realize just how much, there's a lot of gas station guy.
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
To choose from. But he definitely had some influence. Like, they were referencing him a little bit. Or at least the gas station itself.
You know, I rewatched Cabin in the Woods just
recently?
in the last month.
Oh.
And that shit holds up. And
It's still watchable.
It's so good to go back to once in a while, especially as you just described. I've filled in the blanks since watching it the first time, because I haven't watched it a lot. I watched it when it came out. I think I maybe bought the DVD and watched it once. So I haven't watched it a lot of times. It had been a very long time, and I've watched a lot of horror since then. And yeah, to have those gaps filled in and go, oh, gotcha.
But then also, I watched something recently after we watched The Evil Dead live with the orchestra.
Yes.
I did a deep dive on YouTube and found out that technically Cabin in the Woods is part of the Evil Dead universe because they have a Necronomicon in it.
Yep. I love that.
So that means that it exists there. Yes. But I thought the whole point was that all of those things are there. If they're not directly referenced, they're hinted at. Basically, the idea is that all horror movies exist in this universe.
Right. Correct.
Or they're all from this universe.
And then something about the Left 4 Dead video game characters, they were supposed to be a tie-in with the movie.
Yeah, one of the cells, when you see all the cells, three of the cells has the three big monsters, that a bloater, a witch and one of the other ones from the Left 4 Dead game series because it was gonna tie in. Also, it's just fun to watch Amy Acker. It's fun to watch Amy Acker act rings around fucking everyone.
Yeah,
she's one of the best actors I have ever seen, and I stand by that.
But that cast is just great.
The cast in altogether is wonderful.
Yeah,
but like it's not even her best work. Her best work is in Dollhouse. She's phenomenal in that show. But Amy Acker on screen with Bradley Whitford, and Bradley Whitford is struggling to keep up. You know how good you have to be for that to happen?
I want to keep up with Bradley Whitford.
Of course.
Oh yeah, she's I had to look her up but as soon as if you had just said Fred, I would have known.
I don't like thinking
about it.
I don't like thinking about Fred.
I do think that when we were watching it and you were like, why does the green screen CGI look so bad? I was like, you're right. It's not looked great, but right now it looked real bad when they're in the in the tower.
Is it
which we haven't gotten to yet?
Now is it
we haven't yet?
No, it's in yours.
Yeah, no.
Oh.
Yeah, they burned it down.
Yeah.
Oh, we did get to the burning down.
Okay. They cut what's her tits head off.
Yeah. No, you're right. Because I was still thinking about the car graveyard and how.
No, I think that like if we were these characters and we finally got to an advantage where we were looking over and could see all the cars, you would be like, oh, we're fucked.
Right.
We are.
Yeah. No one makes it out,
Yeah.
and no one has.
Yeah. No one's looking for any of these people because they're from all over America, getting lost in the backwoods of West Virginia, looking for Mothman.
Yeah.
Looking for Batboy.
Yeah.
Can't find him.
It would just be a matter of running in a straight line as much as you can and hoping to God you hit a highway.
Yeah.
Or just hoping to God that you die in the woods.
No, thanks. I don't want to die in the woods.
I
You
don't
mean
want
if like exposure?
Yeah.
Oh, it's
better than
you're fine.
hillbilly.
If anything, it'll dehydrate.
Everyone in this movie who's far away or running, mostly, gets shot or arrowed. And that's a pretty quick death. So
they're really good shots.
Yeah,
They're really good shots.
For people who only have like one eye and a tooth between them.
Yeah, how are they getting all that meat down?
One eye, 3 finger sawtooth.
How are they getting all that meat down? How's one tooth getting that meat down? Smoothies? Human smoothies?
Yep.
Oh, maybe that's what the dentures are for.
When they're in when they're in the cabin, he scoops through a giant pot bubbling on the stove. They're just making broth.
Just soup. Yeah. Wow, that's crazy. But I what?
Just the casualness with which you said, wow, that's crazy. See, it's crossed over. It's crossed over from ironic use into legitimate use.
Okay.
That's crazy.
That's crazy. I think that if I were out in the woods, I would hopefully, I guess you're right, die from exposure. More likely in the middle of summer, dehydration or starvation. But if you're right, like running in a straight line trying to get to a highway or anything. I, in this instance, would be like, is there a way that I can die where even if they find my dead body, I will be inedible? I do not want to be eaten.
Yes.
I don't want to be Reed's cat.
And just a pile of Charles shit.
Yeah.
Dotted around the place.
Yeah, I don't want any of that.
My cause of death would be fighting with you to run while you thought of ways to die.
Yeah. What if we just lit ourselves on fire?
Run!
What if we just burn ourselves?
Run! That would just cook you.
We'll be so not delicious. No, down to the bone.
Run.
Burn us down to the bone.
Shut up, run.
No.
We could be halfway down by now, the mountain.
You'd be that one girl who keeps sitting down and they're like, no, we're going to keep going.
I can't.
Yeah.
I can't.
We're going to die.
I can't.
No. Which one out of all three of us? Wait, I guess we all kind of grew up in the backwoods to a certain degree.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yours is all flat and desert though. I can run through a forest, no problem.
No, we had scrub. These forests look easy as shit to run through.
Yeah, I was going to.
How about the ones in upstate New
literally
York?
going to say these forests. Everyone's making it seem like it's really easy to run through a forest because I have
Australian bush. You just everything's at fucking shin and knee height. All that scrub.
Yeah. Well, whereas in Florida, everything is shin, knee, elbows, ears, and toes, and then there's like vines growing kudzu on top of it.
Yeah.
Nah, I got all y'all beat.
And upstate New York, I think too many hills and divots and things.
Yeah,
There's
that's
a lot of tripping.
horrible.
I know how to fucking run those shits.
Yeah.
I used to do it in my free time in my backyard.
Yeah.
Well, you know, like
That forest behind where I grew up.
Yeah.
I used to spend hours back there running, like crawling across logs and jumping up and down the the ravine and shit.
yeah, you had like ET.
Yeah, I was Tomb Raidering.
Yeah,
Actually, my weakness and my most likely form of way of dying would be mistakenly going up the biggest tree I can find.
Mm-hmm.
Because sure, you can shimmy, I can get up there and maybe hide, but if I if they find out I'm there, if I make a noise, if anything happens, if they spot me, I'm fucked.
Yeah.
But I would want to go high, quick. Go high, quick.
That's funny.
Fire.
Yeah.
That's what happened in the lookout.
I know, but that's because they had turned the radio on and had all the lights on, all those glow sticks going.
Yeah.
Also,
so in the rave.
we're talking about CGI, the green screen. Why was it bad? Now, is it because we've since had an improvement in what green screen could be? Is it because when I was young and stupid, I was like, they definitely built that high thing and climbed really high? And how did they get the camera up there? That's really great.
Or was it because it was on a better TV?
Sure. Have you seen those comparison shots? They have them on TikTok at the moment. On my TikTok at least, showing.
You mean on the news?
On the news of 8 and 16-bit video game images and how they would look on a CRT TV,
and how much better it is because the blurring helps take the
because they were
pixels.
built with the blurring in mind.
Yeah.
Yeah, and so it actually created gradients because you couldn't see the pixels.
Yeah.
But what is it called? I always forget what the name for it when they use that green screen and then they like kind of like what's actually there versus what they're filling in.
Like a map painting?
Chroma key?
Yes, that. When they're trying to do that with a green screen. And I just think that the way that they blend them, specifically in this movie, it's not the worst, but it's also, you can tell.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Just like in Regretting You, when we were like, oh, they're not in a car that's moving.
Heavens.
Almost to the point where now whenever
they are not in a car that's moving.
When I see a TV show that doesn't have like a blue screen car background, I'm like, oh my God, they're in a real car. They're driving. I'm worried for these actors.
I love those sitcom car not moving bullshits. Those are great. They
me
look
too.
so bad.
I mean, I almost wish that instead of blue screen, they literally just had like a sheet with like a backdrop that they rolled.
Someone cranking.
Just cranked it like old time movie.
I really miss, I mean, I can only do it at nighttime. I really miss the technical wizardry. In fact, they did this in Welcome to Derry. The wizardry of just having a car that they gently bumped up and down, so it was jiggling, and then had a particular pattern of rotating lights to make it look like they're driving down a night street. That to me is so fucking clever that even if it's not technically realistic, and even if you can't see what they're driving past, I would rather that, because that blows my... I love that shit.
We get too bogged down in realism
I
nowadays
agree.
in movies and TV shows. I don't want it to look real. I want it to look like a movie and a TV show, goddammit.
And that's why
I want it to look fantastical.
The attempt to do real ends up becoming... That's where the Uncanny Valley hits.
Everything looks flat and gross.
Okay.
And it's why practical is so much better, because in a way you know it's not real, but it is real because it has a style to it.
Yes.
Like the makeup on these characters.
Yes.
Is not what real human skin looks like, but
Right.
it is acceptable because we're like, I know I'm watching a movie and always in the back of my head.
Exactly. This is what I'm going to speak in defense of a sequence from Welcome to Derry that the AV Club review of that episode shat on.
Okay.
There is a sequence, I don't know if you've seen it, if it's in 2
Third
or 3.
episode?
If it's in 2 or 3.
What happens?
Bike riding?
Oh, that is
No,
in 3.
I don't know that one.
That
Okay.
was actually the one I was saying that it felt a little weird.
No spoiling for the actual plot, but the kid characters are riding their bikes at night.
Okay.
And so they put, rather than filming them at night, they put the kids on stationary bikes and blue screened it, had them pedal their little hearts out, and even the kids, there's like, it was in the after the episode special, behind the scenes thing, and the kids were like, yeah, it's great we could just focus on acting and not on like not falling over. And then they had someone wobbling swinging a tree branch in circles, so they were riding under trees, and they were shimmying lights and blowing a little bit of fog up. Then they superimposed them. Now, to be fair, you are 100% correct. The final result looked weird as shit because it's very
It felt
CGI.
Like, it felt like they could have gone backwards and it would have been better, because like light through fog would have been fine. There's something in post that they did.
It does look very fake because they've posted the entire scenery, again, no spoilers, where they are into the shot.
Yeah.
But I liked... I liked that it looked fake enough to know that those kids were in no danger. And as the kid said, they could just act.
My biggest critique of Welcome to Derry.
Welcome to Derry.
From episode 1, not including episode 3, just the first 2 episodes, is how not great the CGI is in any of it.
Although I would say the pickle scene...
Nope.
I thought that was surprisingly good.
It was fine for what I would have been like, oh, okay, this is on FX. Sure. We are talking about an HBO series based on a movie series that did CGI
Gangbusters.
very well.
Yep.
And HBO made all those fucking dragons.
Exactly.
And they looked great. And you're going to tell me that I have to look at a CGI pacifier fall out of a car into a river?
That was
it was bad.
Fuck right off.
Also, I've used this as a benchmark before. If sci-fi can do that, what they did with The Magicians, then there's no fucking excuse for HBO.
Yeah.
Because
you have HBO money. I want better CGI than this.
Absolutely.
That's the only real critique I have of the show so far.
Well, and that's what I was actually wondering, because the episodes are so different in slight like quality. And I think for me, I forgave the CGI in the pickle scene because it didn't look like it was there, but it looked like it had a style to it. There was a style to the creature design that was interesting. I want to say like the direction of the animation, like the way it was animated and the way that it moved and the way that it had like the pacing was very exciting and interesting. Whereas the mutant baby was boring as fuck.
Mutant Baby was dumb.
It was gross. But like they're I think that they're meshing of practical, because they are doing a lot of practical effects as well.
They are.
The practical effects and the CGI is just not meshing well for me.
Yeah, like when they're in that tower and there's that blue screen, much like in this film.
Sure, yes, like in this
It
film.
literally is where my head went, was when they do that big scene where they're looking out on Derry from the tower.
I apologize if my defense of the bike riding scene is a direct contradiction to what I previously said about the CGI and it Welcome to Derry. But
it's Welcome to Derry.
It is. I stand by it. Anyway,
but the blue screen in this, you're like, it looks fine, but something's off, and it's the cutout.
It's the edging.
It's that minuscule line that you see sometimes in a lot of movies and TV shows where you're like, that's not cut out quite right.
They have an outline that suggests moonlight, and it was sunset.
Something like that, yeah.
Yeah. If I think maybe if it was pure nighttime, they maybe could have gotten away with that cut out a bit more, because you'd go, oh, it's moonlight.
It looked photoshopped.
But
it looked photoshopped.
Like now that I'm watching it for the millionth fucking time, and I'm not watching it just for pleasure. I'm watching it to be like, I'm going to talk about this on a show. For possibly the first time it's ever occurred to me that those aren't real trees that they're climbing in. That's crazy. That's crazy. They didn't just find big ass trees in the forest, huh?
I would say, though, I appreciated the real tree because it was an actual thing, whereas blue screen is always kind of iffy depending on if it's blue screen of a real thing or blue screen of a painting or CGI blue screen.
And a remarkably good job, even now knowing that they are clearly fake trees, they don't look like fake trees in a studio. They look like a fake tree in a forest.
Yeah.
That they found.
Yeah.
And I know it's a set. And now looking at it really closely, that's clearly a set.
Yeah.
But it does not read as set.
And it's very easy to let go and let God.
Yes.
And then for even the little bits of CGI that they have used, they're still, again, like they're blending practical effects in that. When her head gets cut in half and you just watch her body go,
yeah,
like those are clearly they're keying out the rest of her body, because you see the top of her head, and then they have a dummy falling. But they do it. They blend those things so well. Why did we get that shitty fucking background in the tree?
You know what? And I was reading up on this. They didn't even key out the rest of her face.
Really?
They just painted it black. Yeah, everything under where the axe goes is just black. Makeup artist just painted it.
Oh, okay.
Well, and can I just say,
yes, you can.
With this canopy escape, how refreshing it was to see. I was saying this. I was like, how nice to see a forest chase scene that was not on the ground.
Oh yeah,
doing it up in the canopy made the whole thing interesting.
So interesting.
And it was basically the same thing of like hiding in a house away from a killer, except it behind trees. And it still had that closeness, but it also had limitations on all involved.
And they also, like any set piece, all three of them had different things to do. A bit of hiding, a bit of chasing, some fighting back, a death.
And I do think this movie does a really good job of giving everyone something to do.
Yeah.
Even if it's like, I only am on screen for a little bit, so my thing is I'm stoner who wants to do a blowjob.
Oh yeah, they're all,
me? Hello?
Yeah. Or douchebag with sunglasses.
Me?
Everyone has a character.
You're a douchebag with sunglasses?
I could be anyone in this movie.
Yeah, you really could.
You could. You could be an Eliza douchebag.
I will say the Carly, for all her annoying scream that she's going to die, I liked later on when she's lost her mind enough to see something threatening and just start laughing at it.
That was really funny.
That was great.
Yeah, I like that. Okay. Now we made Cheetah read.
Cheetah read.
I do want to. I want to. No. I want to Cheetah read, but then I want to remind me after this to talk about something.
Okay.
By dawn, only Chris and Jesse are still alive. As they push through the trees, one of the mountain men lunges from the brush and drags Jesse away. Moments later, a glimmer of hope appears when a police officer arrives, responding to their earlier radio call. Chris barely has time to plead for help before the arrow tears through the officer, forcing Chris to hide beneath the cruiser as the killers haul the body off. Num num cop. When the woods fall quiet, he climbs into the squad car and races towards the cannibal's cabin. Inside, Jesse is tied to a bed and begging for help. Chris rams the vehicle straight into the building. He frees Jesse, and they fight off the mountain men, finally escaping the cabin. Chris shoots a fuel tank, triggering an explosion that engulfs the lair. They flee in the mountain men's truck, shaken, but alive. Later, as investigators comb through the wreckage, a lone, burned mountain man with an axe sneaks up behind him. The horror is far from over.
You know, killing that cop and eating him does bring new meaning to long pork.
Num num cop.
Read Chadwick half black. Get out.
I don't get it.
Long pork is a euphemism for
a penis.
No, for human flesh, for cannibalism.
Oh. Okay, I've never heard that before.
Yeah.
What's
the thing you wanted to talk about?
Real quick about what I just read. I know that it's a big theme in hillbilly horror, and clearly Eliza Dushku's Jesse is set up for what looks like it's about to be a vicious sexual assault scene.
Yeah.
And thank you for not.
Thank you for not.
Thank you for not.
Thank you for not. That was, again, in the original draft.
Was it?
In the original draft,
Yeah, I would have been like, cut that shit out.
One of the nudity parts was that character having her clothes torn off her.
Nope.
So
thank you for not.
Thank you for not.
It happens so often, specifically in hillbilly horror or backwoods horror or country horror. No, thank you. No.
Well, and it was nice because even though she was tied down and the guy had to break in and save her, she then had to, it wasn't just him picking her up and taking her to safety. They then had to basically back-to-back fight. You know, like their backs to each other.
You said it in the middle of the fight scene. I'm loving this teamwork because they are really working to save each other.
Yeah. And I think if we would have gotten this far and that would have happened, you would have lost me. I would have hated this movie.
Yeah,
I would have hated this movie.
And oddly enough, this is one of the few times where I'm like, yeah, I think that they're both equal in like competency. So yeah, I would be fine if they like ended up together, like making out in the movie.
But also, did they end up together? No, they don't know.
No.
But they could have.
They could have.
If you look at the wiki for not the Wikipedia, the wiki, where the fan wikis, her character Jessie is listed as single, potentially dating or married to Chris. Because we don't know. Neither of them ever come back.
Okay, great. But yeah, look, the thing about what you just said about what we're glad they omitted is there was enough there because, you know, your first thought, well, my first thought was, how come everyone else got killed immediately? She gets taken back alive. And as a young idiot, it was like, so that the movie's got somewhere to go, idiot. It's just part of the script writer. They've made it. If you wanted to,
I like your teen, Chris.
You could infer the very thing we're talking about that we're glad they left out.
Yeah.
And like, horror is better when it's the threat of something.
That's enough. The inference is enough.
And that's why sometimes it's so frustrating because it's like, we know the inference is enough because you've done it in the other parts of this movie, but you wanted to show the sexual assault.
Why I stopped Terrifier halfway through and haven't watched any of the sequels.
That's why I won't be watching any more of them because 2 was hard enough.
Yeah.
Oof. Yuck.
Yeah, that was rough.
My question that I wanted to bring up before I read my part was somewhere from the mid 90s up until the mid 2010s, and this was 2003, if a movie was a hit, with the exception of like Scream, and I guess I Know What You Did Last Summer, the first 2. If a movie was a hit, they would make a million sequels, but they all went straight to DVD.
They were going to run them into the ground.
Yeah.
But before that, we did theatrical releases because home video is relatively new in the 80s. Like, we're going to make a shitty movie, we just put it out, who cares, blah, 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 blah.
Yeah.
And now we're back to the opposite, where we can have several Annabelles because they did well enough, but they're bad movies. we can have a Megan 2 because Megan 1 did so well comparatively to what its budget was.
Mm-hmm.
All of these movies are going to get theatrical releases regardless of their quality. What do you think? Do you think this movie franchise would have been bigger had they been allowed to do what Scream, or I Know What You Did Last Summer, or the other ones that got actual theatrical sequels did? Or would they all have been this shitty
cash grab
2, 3, 4, 5, 6?
Yeah.
And then a reboot.
I think.
Could this have been like a legacy series?
Yes, I think it could have been. I think it could have been. I think, and you know, from what we know, the reason that changed was because of Scream. Because prior to that, everything was made on the cheap with no thought for quality whatsoever. So there was no quality level to drop to for a straight to video release. And then Scream changed that. Suddenly there was money to be made, there was money to put in, there was, you know, get celebrities, higher production values, etc. But yeah, the sequels stayed cheap, low budget, cash grabs.
For these or for Scream?
No, everything after Scream, not including Scream, was quick, cheap, straight to DVD.
Okay.
It's that chasing the trend thing again. And I do think that, you know, there's some good direct-to-DVD work. Stuff gets under the radar that get made well in spite of the studio, and oftentimes because the studio doesn't care enough until they're successful. And then they get their little greedy paws in it and mess everything up. So many sequels get ruined because the first movie did well. And I do think it depends on when it does well. Like, if it did well in theaters, they were probably more likely to make bad sequels. If it did well on DVD sales, they still might never have made anything.
Well, the difference that I can think of is Final Destination, because the first, at least 2, did really well. Actually, I think all of them did pretty well.
Yeah.
Except for 4, which is why 5 was supposed to be the last one. No. 4 was supposed to be the last one, and then it did, because that's the Final Destination.
Yeah.
And then it is Final Destination 5. That was supposed to be the last one. The quality of it's poor. It still did a theatrical run, and that did so well. And the studio was like, what the fuck? Okay, make a fucking another one then. But all of those got theatrical releases, and those are, I can't say to the quality of Wrong Turn 3, 4, 5, or 6. I can only talk to 1, 2, and the reboot. But like Final Destination, just like Jason, just like Freddy, is like not in the same good. This one's good. This one's bad. This one's good. It's like a weird pattern.
Yeah.
It's like good, still good. All right. No. All right.
Yeah.
Like,
you're coming back again. Okay.
Yeah. And then 6. Yay.
But then it all depends
20 years later.
It all depends on who's at the helm and who's in control.
Exactly. And because I think imagine Wrong Turn as a franchise, and I mean even disregarding the second,
franchise.
but disregarding the second one onwards.
Okay.
So I barely remember it. But imagine Wrong Turn being given, let's say, for better or for worse, the Annabelle treatment. So you get the movie, a sequel, a prequel, or other things set. So because you could do those same 3 characters again before the original crew showed up, or after, because it clearly one of them is alive. But we could also do Wrong Turn, who, like, the remake was a cult. You could have done that in the umbrella. Like what happens in other places.
Like Paranormal Activity did. There's a couple offshoots where you're like, oh, Paranormal Activity Last Rites is a completely different thing, but it does still tie back into the original storyline somehow.
But with a little more care, a little more money, and a little bit better writing and casting, I think it would have been a great franchise.
That's what they did. Because Wrong Turn, it's straight to DVD, but Wrong Turn 1, 2, 3, that's 1, 2, 3 in that order. 4 and 5 are prequels to 1.
Okay.
And then 6 is a soft reboot, and then the Wrong Turn 2021 full reboot.
Interesting.
Yeah.
I should watch them before I shoot my mouth off about them.
I've read about them. I have not watched them all.
I can. My main thing with this is that it really depends on who's making it, because I do think there are people who are like, I'm the director that does direct-to-DVD movies, so I know how to make them cheap, make them printable, make them fast, make them cheap. And then there are people that are like, this is an independent space where I have freedom, and sometimes they hang themselves and sometimes they do amazing work. The internet, early YouTube was either good or bad. And then now it's become YouTube. And like, I think there's a lot of movies that are like streaming especially with all the different platforms like Tubi and stuff, to have a lot of direct, but also a lot of opportunity for
VFX
independent
car.
Yeah. But for like really interesting indie movies that were never going to get produced or distributed at least, except Tubi will take it.
Shudder has a lot.
Yeah, and Shudder has been really great for that kind of thing.
Shudder's been really great for that.
I think it's all. I mean, one, it's always been with art. There's always been the patron and the artist and the fight between the two. That's why there's so much Bible fanfic out there, and fan art of the Bible.
No, thank you.
Yeah,
you say
unfamiliar.
But
lots of rich people, meaning the church, commissioned a lot of artists. So that's why there's a lot of paintings of Jesus.
So what you're saying is the playing field has definitely been leveled for better or for worse. Okay, well,
can I make one last request?
Love it if you did.
If you're going to make a million sequels, I'm fine. If you could just number them, please. And you can have a sub name, but if you're going to make a sequel, just fucking give each one a number.
Yeah. Also, we retired Bloodlines. There's no more Bloodlines.
No more Bloodlines. Hard and fast rule for the show. I'm incorporating it. Yeah.
Numbers.
Number that shit.
You're already higher in my ranking if you have a number.
Provide an example.
Like the Hellraiser ones where,
I couldn't tell you what order they're in.
Yeah, could not tell you.
Are there like 11 of them now? There's a lot. Yeah, there's a lot of Hellraisers.
And if you start counting like the remake, which
love the remake.
I didn't think was that bad.
I know that's divisive. I thought the remake was great.
Yeah. But I mean, and I'm also like, look at the material. It couldn't get worse.
True. Yeah.
It literally cannot. But yeah, it's just give it a number, and already it's higher in my estimation than if it was such and such Rebirth.
I guess the later Halloween stopped doing that after 5.
And you like Halloween, your clever, pithy subtitle that explains a bit more about the story can come after the colon.
Because you do that with Friday the 13th. There's a number.
I think we need to stop doing
Jason
is rebooting a legacy with the same title.
100%.
With Scream and Halloween and I Know You Did Last Summer, stop that shit. Stop that shit.
Yeah.
Just make it.
Quit it.
Yeah, just make it something different. I don't even care if you call it Halloween 2 again. I know that you're starting a brand new trilogy. Halloween is a sequel to Halloween. Fuck right off.
And you know what? I will give a pass. If they had just kept going with I Know What You Did Last Summer, I Still Know What You Did Last Summer, I'll Always Know What You Did Last Summer.
Those are the first three.
Summer, remember that?
I continue knowing what you did last. Yep.
Yeah, I have a thesaurus. I could go with that convention, but
I've been knowing what you did last summer.
Yeah. Remember last summer? Girl, I was there. I mean, that's what they did with the first 3. I know, I still know, I'll always know.
I am aware of the thing that happened.
There was another subtitle that was supposed to happen. I forget what it was, but yeah, just stop it. I don't care that we're following new characters. If you're going to bring back legacy characters too, stop it. Just stop it. You should reboot it with completely new actors, or let's do our legacy reboot with the subtitle.
But admit to the numbering.
Yeah.
And if you're doing a spin-off TV show of your very successful movie, leave out the original title of the movie from the title of the TV show. Leave it out. I don't need to hear it. I don't need to see it. Welcome to Derry.
Welcome to Derry.
Welcome to Derry.
I mean, at least Scream. We did not get 5 Cream like we were supposed to, but all of them are fucking numbered, and none of them have subtitles.
Yeah.
No.
Thank you.
But they are numbered.
They are numbered.
Okay.
Well, and if you have a time machine,
no, 5's not.
Scream.
Scream. Boo. Boo hiss.
Yeah. If you have a time machine, go back and stop Stephen King from titling it.
No, I like it.
Yeah.
Bad name.
I agree with him.
But I will also say Scream 5. We all just call it Scream 5. It's the Tappan Zee Bridge of Scream movies.
Scream 5. 5 Cream.
Yeah. Or 5 Cream. But no one's calling it Scream.
No. Fuck off. Scream 5.
In fact, even the first Scream, we sometimes refer to as Scream 1. So
yeah.
Anyway, would Britney Spears survive in this film universe?
Oh, yeah. She's from Louisiana. She can fucking take these hicks down.
Okay.
Yeah, and she's got moves, and she could definitely climb a tree.
Yeah. She was a point guard on her basketball team. She can take down these fuckers. Would Leslie Ann Warren survive in this film?
Universe.
Yeah, in this film universe. Yeah, because I assume that she would not be going anywhere near West Virginia on her tour with Clue 40th anniversary. I don't think that they're stopping in Deerfuck Nowhere, West Virginia.
That's the name of the town, Deerfuck.
Who fucked that that deer. You were so upset. You were so upset about that deer.
I would argue that she would survive because I believe, and again, of the sequels, I've seen clips. I've not seen the whole movie. Eventually, you are introduced to Mother Hillbilly. And I think Leslie Ann Warren would make a lovely Mother Billy.
Okay. All right. Yeah, character actress. So she lives either way.
She would make a great hillbilly mom who wants to kill everyone. Are you kidding me?
Sure. Oh, yeah. Yeah, absolutely.
Mother Billy. I like that. Good call, Reed.
She is Mother.
Mother Billy.
She is Mother Billy. Christopher,
yes.
Kylie Minogue survive in this universe?
Yes. She's up a tree, you try and throw an axe at her head, you're going to miss. You're way too high. You overshot by ages. Underneath it, off she goes.
And if you try to chop her head off, you just give her bangs.
And she can keep going higher and higher up the tree until she's just running on twigs because she's so little.
Yep.
You know what? You were due. And this is a good one to do it on.
Thank you.
She reminds me, Kylie Minogue running on top of a tree reminds me of when in Super Mario 3 when Mario becomes a raccoon.
Yeah, that's a
yes.
Yep. That mixed with Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon when they just up in the treetops.
Dancing on the top of bamboo.
Yep.
Yeah, absolutely.
So you randomly generated deeper for this week. So it's such a, it's literally random.
They're all random.
Would Stevie Nicks survive in this film universe?
Yeah.
I think so too.
Yeah.
You couldn't hit her with an arrow. She got those shawls on. One little twirl, deflected.
Like Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon.
Yeah.
Patreons and emails at 2 hours 52.
Yeah. We got one new Patreon that came in whilst we were recording this episode.
Get out. Well, I mean, it's been nearly 3 hours, so the odds on.
It is a returning Patreon, I believe.
Welcome back.
Just Joe.
Welcome back, Just Joe.
I
don't know why I'm doing this with my voice. I can't stop.
Why are you doing that with your voice?
I don't know.
Oh my God.
Because it's Just Joe.
Joe has signed up as a survivor.
A survivor
is returning because Patreon, the actual app, tells me that they joined 6 years ago. Have left and come back. Thank you for coming back, Just Joe.
Thank you for coming back.
Stop that.
Okay, fine.
But thank you for being a survivor.
Yay!
Hooray! And our one and only email is from Sydney. Hello, Sydney.
Hello, Sydney.
The subject line is A Maximalist Christmas, Orange Hair, and Jude's next hit single. Fuck yes. Do we have another single? Oh, we have another single. Fuck yes. Dear CRC, since moving in together roughly 1 million years ago, my husband and I have amassed a truly chaotic holiday decor collection. I like to call the aesthetic thrift store maximalism.
Nice.
Every year, I dream of a real tree, but let's be honest, that's never happening.
No.
They're too much goddamn work, and I like myself too much to deal with it.
I love this as a form of self-care.
I like myself too much to deal with it. Once upon a time, Louisville, 1999, I tried one of those L'Oreal home highlighting kits. Picture young Sydney.
We both literally stopped what we were doing and leaned forward in our chairs.
Fresh Bob, Jenna Elfman, and Darman and Greg.
Oh, no.
Wait. This is for you to continue reading the email. This is just to go underneath now. We know the story about the hair.
Visiting a family friend / kitchen hairstylist. 2 hours later, I emerged with basketball orange hair and bright yellow streaks. It was a choice. One I lived with for much longer than I should have done. As for abandoned buildings, I used to dabble in urban exploration.
Ooh, that's cool.
Read light trespassing. One of my favorites was a soon-to-be demolished building that was used to operate as an underground sex club called Latex.
Ooh,
Sydney. I want to go to Latex. Fuck. Ooh. Oh, there's pictures. It was a weird and wonderful. It was as weird as wonderful as you've hoped. I have included a few pictures. Thanks for being so consistently ridiculous in all the right ways every week-ish, and for hosting such a delightful Discord. Running up the stairs when I should be running out the front door, Sydney. How I died this week while listening to the Shelby Oaks episode. My ears were not prepared for that. Yuck! My eardrums exploded, my brain leaked out, and I have no regrets. P.S. Any chance of a P.O. box? I have things I need to send you.
Not the first person that's asked.
True.
Okay, fine. I guess we're going to reopen that conversation.
P.P.S. Jude was over the moon hearing her song on what she now calls her podcast. I've attached a new track for your consideration. Full disclosure, we have no idea what the lyrics mean. She sings from her soul, but her soul occasionally speaks fluent nonsense.
Excellent.
PPPS. Read. Rain? Really? She's reading you for not coming the rainy week when we recorded without you. I just want to reiterate that I have all the lyrics written down to Jude's water bottle in my notes app.
Yep.
Yes.
And I actually, just for anyone who's, if you're a first time listener, you missed that episode. Just to recap, here is Jude's song.
Can we get a dramatic reading or?
Nope. He's going to play it right now.
This is the song, but you have to forward me that email so I can play Jude's new song. But this is the water bottle song by Jude on what is now her podcast.
Water bottle, where are you? I have 1,000 and I love you. Water bottle, where are you? I sleep peace and now I love you too. And now I love my water bottle and my cat. I love all of my
things in my house. Amazing.
Cracking.
That's my favorite. My favorite line is the last line. I love all of my things in my house.
Okay.
That has popped up in the soundboard of my mind.
Yep.
All right.
I emailed it to you.
Yep. Let's go with the sophomore hit from Jude.
Yeah. Follow-up hit single.
I got the door locked and now I'm sleeping in the bathtub. Didn't deflate it, so I got a back of this.
I like Jude's new
Something
direction.
about sleeping in the bathtub?
Which I've done, so I'm on board. I relate to this song.
Play it again.
There's a bit of a beat.
Play it
to
louder.
Okay, hang on.
I got the door locked and now I'm sleeping in the bathtub. Didn't deflate it, so I got a back of this.
I'm loving rhyming bathtub with backup.
Yeah. I believe I heard something. Sleeping in the bathtub. Something.
got a
bag
backup.
of piss. That's what I heard.
Of course you did.
So I got a back of this.
Bag of
A
piss.
bag of this.
A
Maybe-
bag of piss.
I thought it was backup. Bag of this.
I sleeping in the bathtub is I'm getting wake up in the morning.
Yeah, there
Like
is.
very Kesha.
Yeah.
There is a little Kesha going on there. But there was definitely like a little bit of something.
Sleeping in the bathtub, something. So I got a bag of piss. It's not piss.
Can it be bag of piss?
I don't think it can.
Huh. Her first breakaway pop hit, Water Bottle. Follow up second single, Bag of Piss.
All right, it's 2 hours 59. We gotta go.
Jude, we love you.
We love you, Jude. Thank you for always sing songs for us.
Yeah, please.
Thank you for giving us this platform.
and we have talked about a PO box before. It might be time to talk about it again.
Yeah.
In the meantime, we may not have a physical address, but we have an online address.
Yeah.
Segue for the ages.
Fucking dork.
You can find everything you need for this show at dirtylhorrorpod.com. I don't know why. Don't look at me like that. I don't fucking know why.
I'm uncomfortable, but I'm also going to finger blast myself.
Everything you need on dirtylhorrorpod.com. Our new episodes, our old episodes. You can find a link to our Patreon so you can support us financially, which we really appreciate. You can also email us via form submission. Let's have to say it when I'm doing this voice. I can't break away for that. In the meantime, you can find Charles individually at Charles Rockhill. ROCK.
Nope.
HILL. No, you took your fucking time.
No.
No.
Go back to me. Go back to me.
No, you've lost your privileges. You can find Reed at Reed Black Comics
on Instagram.
And you can find me at Chrysopetalia.
ROCKHILL. You piece of shit.
Sorry for that interruption.
I don't like these smooth, silky sounds.
I love Delilah in the evening.
I'm really enjoying this. I might continue doing it anyway. This has been Dirty Little Horror. Until next week.
Try not to die.
Try not to die.
Okay.